Hello and welcome back to Roads to Power. We need money. Why do we need money? Well, because if we have money, then we can upgrade this one more, fill it up to max. That gives us 1.8k worth of men-at-arms, and we can start doing some real influencing. We can go around this bit of the map and maybe join in with whatever war we want, choose the victor, and make a lot of money doing so. At least that's the plan. But anyway, before we do that, I guess we're going to do this transport contract because, well, it's probably going to be the easiest contract that'll get us money. Right, yep, I'll do whatever you say. Where do you want to go? You want to go to Genoa? I also wanted to go to Genoa. In fact, did I not already go to Genoa? I did. Oh, well, whatever. Let's travel. Up here we go. Hey, two of these people are close to getting a friendship. Wonderful. And we have arrived in Genoa and we have made our money. Fantastic news. Okay, cool. And now we're going to head back. We have a stand with us right below us as well. Ooh, nice. So let's upgrade this to the next rank. We'll refill with, ooh, provisions are quite a lot. Let's try scrape the barrel. We've never done this, so let's try it. Let's see what happens. So every eligible men-at-arms regiment gets up to 100 soldiers. You spend 75 and you get it. You can recruit zealots for 100 soldiers, or you can lose two dread for a chance at it. Well, I mean, we might as well spend our piety. I mean, we're not spending it on anything else. We'll spend that now, and then we still need to do this. How much gold is it? 58. Well, look at that. I have 58 gold. Right. We are now fully ready. Wait, that didn't reinforce. Only reinforced to 1.8. Where's the rest of them? Did you forget the rest of the army? Anyway, that's fine. Stand with us. Okay. Prince Guermar would like us to join him in a holy war for the Wala of Camarda. His side has 419 soldiers, while the enemy's has 1.2. Alright, well, as much as I believe you, let's just check if that's true. So you do indeed have you have 4.19. Then the other side has 1.2. You declared for a war down here. This all seems correct to me. Now, actually, you have even more troops than you said, because your allies coming in here with another 1.2, who aren't included in this number. Okay. Yeah, I want in. Let me in. Take contract. Yes. 100% I want in. Right. Now we can raise our troops over here. So do a little raise troops. And we want their army. Let's go for that first. It's a good way of getting war score. Yep, we want to catch their army. We want it to be our fight, because we can get war score, we can get max contribution as quickly as possible. So in here we go. Someone else, my husband might be cheating on me. I'll accuse him again. We've accused him a couple of times now. He said he is not cheating on us. Well, that's what he said last time. And, well, we found no evidence to counter that. Also, we have now wiped their army, so we have 100% contribution, and we maxed out battle war score, which is great. We lost 2 troops, they lost 1.4. Their army was not really made up of men-at-arms, at least not compared to ours. Wait, do these guys only go... No, they go up to 800. No, okay, that's fine. But yeah, our men-at-arms are just... they're just better. Yeah. There isn't really two ways around that. Prisoners, we have Agdon. Agdon, you know what? You're our culture. We get you. You want to join us? Like maybe also convert to Catholicism? Yeah, sure. Wonderful. And then what have you declared the war for? Ah, that. Well, go to the war goal. Wonderful. So we got beaten there. Could head to the next one along, actually. Where's your capital? That is your capital. Okay. Well, we're going to head to the next one along. We're going to get our own siege. This is our siege. 15 months versus 6 months. Okay, cool. That person joined us. What I wanted to check was, are we still steadfast? We are, and we're still getting all of our benefits, although we have more followers who aren't steadfast, which we're going to need to figure out. Also, I just noticed our pavilion changed. That must have changed with our culture, I assume. Okay, cool. Anyway. Oh, they're going to attack me? Wonderful. Well, I'll defeat them too. That's great. We lost 0. They lost 174. Gets us prestige, which is quite nice. Is getting us closer to exalted amongst men. Now we can grab absolute control. So this gives us bonus modifiers from the steadfast camp. Temperament now also scales by dread. Again, I'm going to harp on this because it doesn't make any sense. If you're going to tell me that temperament has gone up by 1, you need to tell me what the number is. Otherwise, I'm just going to be like, well, I don't know. Anyway, so it's 25 and 2. Let's see where it goes to. It went to 37, 2.9, and we got 74% night effectiveness. So the night effectiveness, I believe, is new. So that gives us 276% night effectiveness, which is insane. And I think I understand what's happened with this one. So this one I think has gone up by 12.25, which would be like that is double the original value. This went up by, what was it? Yeah, this might have also gone up by the original value as well. Yeah. So the night effectiveness though was very good on that. Oh, love it. Also, they broke their siege to do that, so I don't really know if that was worth it for them. 10 months till we're finished our siege. The Bori have proclaimed Inasukda their head of faith. Now, you are an unreformed faith. Okay. Just checking. Wait, are they going to do the same thing again? It's going to break their siege. Yup. And defeated their army. We just got a constant stream of people coming into us and dying. Great. New prisoner. He's also of my culture. Well, welcome to the team. Fantastic. We have yet another member of our squad. Now, I need to make sure that I don't lower our camp temperament below steadfast, because we really need steadfast. Although if it's a point system, getting a new person shouldn't lower it, right? Because getting a new person should just change the point build-up so that it can go up or down. So, I don't know. Anyway. They're going to do the same thing again. They're going to break their siege again. It's so funny. Capture another enemy combatant. You know what's happening here. Oh, he's a ruler? Oh. Oh. Alright then. Hey, give me 30 gold. Thanks. Okay. Cool. And now... we're about to finish our siege first, which I have no idea how that happened. They broke their siege again. Okay, well, we got some provisions for that. We captured another person. Is that the same guy? Did we literally capture? Yes, it's the same guy. Right, he's worth 30 gold. I'm going to head over here next. Cool. We actually have enough people to siege, so it's 9 months on this one versus 8 months on the other one. By the way, if it looks like... oh no, Wilhelm is dead. Okay, wait. Was that our player heir? That was our player heir. Yeah, so Wilhelm, our player heir, is dead. How did he die? Old age at 64? Okay. With no health problems. Well, okay then. Anyway, as I was saying, we've got 7 months left on this. We've got 6 months left on this. If it looks like we've got 100% war score and we've broken through the walls, I'm going to assault this down because we'll get provisions back for it and we'll get money for the siege and we'll get people captured and we'll get artifacts. It's just worth doing. We do need a new bodyguard. Our new bodyguard is going to be... it's going to be Issam because he likes us. Wonderful. Leper, my poor daughter. My daughter has leprosy? Okay. While she might live for many years, her deformity will make her shunned and mistrusted. Even I cannot suppress my disgust at the thought of lesions growing all over her skin. The physician wants to know how my daughter should be treated. We can do a mystic treatment, a higher power. You shall treat her with the power of magic. Greatly reduced disease symptoms. Well, I mean, that's nice, but, I mean, the negative is obviously she's a leper. That's a severe health penalty and minus 95% fertility. She's also now learned Anglic. Oh no. Also, we are too old to have more children. We're gonna have to adopt again. If our child dies, which I hope they don't. Keep praying to a mystical power that we can get rid of leprosy, but yeah. Okay, not good. Also, we haven't broken through the walls here, which is what I would class as very not good. Because, yes, the war ends. However, because we were the max contributor, we get 917 gold. That's a little bit of piety. Your contributions were vital to winning my war, and the bravery of your sellswords is much admired by my fighters. May this payment aid you in celebrating our great victory. So be it. And we get prestige for the end of it. And we can dismiss. Wonderful. Okay. So we are incredibly rich now. I would like to refill our men-at-arms. I'll use gold. Yeah. That seems pretty good. Okay, so they're now full. We have our full collection of knights. We're looking pretty good. We can maybe start spending quite a lot. Oh, there was a suggestion made, actually, for something we could spend our money on. Given that we're already in Rome, right? We could do a pilgrimage. Because we'll get the pilgrim trait, and we are, like, here already. So I'm going to do a worldly pilgrimage to the Vatican. There we go. We'll be a pilgrim. We could go for throng, like 20 random pilgrims join your train. No, I think I can be humble. I think we can just join a train of other pilgrims. Yeah. And we'll go on a... We can go on an... I don't know, zealotry? Altruism one. Sure. Let's do that. All roads lead to Rome. Pilgrims flock to Rome from all over the Christian world. Some follow the Via Francigena. Let me try this again. The Via Francigena. Others take the less well-known paths. My God, if I could read, this would be easier. In the end, we all converge here at St. Peter's Basilica, where the great man himself was put to rest. Standing here with the other pilgrims, I sense a feeling of solemn unity and fellowship shared amongst the gathered, all having overcoming various trials and tribulations along their journey. All having overcoming... That doesn't make sense. Now, I'm having trouble reading, but I think that on this sentence, this should be like all having overcome various trials and tribulations, I think. Anyway, we got pilgrim, and that's all that matters. Which gets us monthly piety, travel speed, travel safety, and zealot vassal opinion. The Pilgrim's Guide. The markets of Vaticano are bustling with merchants shouting in languages I've never heard, and selling spices I've never tasted. The Guide of the Pilgrim, learn the safest routes, discover the marvels of Vaticano, one of them yells, waving a small book in my direction. We could buy one. I mean, we have money. We might as well. I mean, we get a little stressed because we're greedy and we don't like spending money, but hey, an artifact is an artifact. There we go. The Pilgrim's Guide. Gives us diplomacy and piety per month. Wonderful. Next. Also, some of my vassals here are spending time getting their piety up as well. A pilgrim puts down a votive doll before the altar, bowing her head. I see Bishop Callisto blessing her and muttering something in her ear. Holy, I managed to hear. The bishop makes a gesture. Do you also bring something to have blessed, dear Duchess? Could you make everyone see the fame of my Briska's dagger? Yeah, we have money to spend. Let's do it. Okay. We're at level 1 worldliness. It's a sheltered pilgrim. Bunch of different bonuses for other cultures. As I stroll around the streets of Vaticano, I stop in front of a small church. The building is comparatively bland and humble, but a small crowd of pilgrims has gathered in front of it. When I move in closer, I realise they're scratching their heads trying to make sense of the plaque next to one of the guardian statues written in a foreign language. This could be an opportunity to do my fellow pilgrims a service. So I can translate it. Very small chance I become a scholar, or this hardly seems worth it. I'll translate it for you. You didn't become a scholar, but that's okay. That doesn't really seem like our type of thing anyway. Conclusion. As our time at this sacred site draws to an end, I may have missed out on the odd worldly opportunity, but I'm overall happy with the experience. This being my first pilgrimage, and while no pilgrimage is exactly alike, I feel confident that I'm more familiar with what to expect from this type of spiritual journey in the future. I think they changed pilgrimages at some point. It was like a couple of patches ago they changed pilgrimages so you don't succeed on your first one, like you don't get a level 4 right off the bat. You have to actually do them a couple of times. Because it isn't, if I remember right, did they not change the pilgrim trait so that it makes, it doesn't say it on here. I'm sure they changed something about the pilgrim trait, so the trait itself helped with your ability to do the pilgrim events and other such things, but maybe I'm forgetting. But yeah, anyway, essentially I believe they did make them harder. So we get Intrigued Patron, which gets us a bunch of bonuses, and because our faith has the Armed Pilgrimages trait, we also get Piety per night, which is nice, or percentage piety per night for a while. We have now returned home after the pilgrimage, which gets us some more Wanderer experience, which we are just about maxing out. Wonderful. My hook will soon expire. Oh no. I should, however, make requests of the people who are here. So I could get some provisions off of. I think I need provisions more than anything else. Grab some provisions, and I'll grab some provisions off of you as well. Okay, so we now have a lot of provisions to work with. Is there any more stand with me contracts? I don't see any immediately. Hey, 2 of our people are getting along with each other. That's good. You know what? In order to keep our camp good and to do some other things that people have suggested, maybe we'll do a camp revelry. Let's see how this goes. It allows us a chance of getting some provisions for gold, but yeah, let's see what happens. Invitees will include everyone from camp plus optionally local rulers. And they can get special contracts. So we'll hold one in Rome. Food? We can only do the first level because we only have the base supply tent. Actually, before we do this, that reminds me, because I have a pile of money, why don't we upgrade our pavilion? It allows us another men-at-arms one, which would be great. It means that hostile scheme length is even higher. We get more provisions capacity. We get more slots. Yeah, I think this is worth it. I think upgrading definitely seems worth it. Especially if we're going to stay here for a little bit. Let's go to Rome. Guest of honor. We can invite the Pope. Is the Pope likely to say yes? No. Because he doesn't accept us. He considers your camp revelry beneath him. The Pope shall be our man of honor either way. Whether he will turn up or not. Okay, he is our guest of honor. And our goal is to fireside chat. Start. The following special guests will not join. I'm inviting him anyway. Ready to go. Finally, we are all gathered, all supplies prepared, the fire crackling merrily in our midst. Life on the road can be a hard one. The festivities will be a chance for all of us to relax and take our minds off the grinding quest for survival. Let the revelry begin. At the top level here, all attendees lose stress, you gain a large amount of provisions, you get better results from visit castle holdings for 1 year, you get better you gain lifestyle experience, you gain 2 contracts, and may upgrade a random building for free. Ooh. That's incredible. The may upgrade a random building for free option? Like, it's only cost you 15 to do. I assume you have to do pretty well at it, but still. It's pretty good. A furor. my ears prick up and swivel to see a couple of my followers engaging in a discussion with a woman stood beside a horse-drawn cart. "Only the finest wares," she is proclaiming with a sly smile. "I saw and heard your revelries from afar, and of course I had to divert to offer you fine people a chance of procuring them." I draw closer, trying to focus through my slightly drunken haze. They certainly are shiny. We get ourselves regalia, which we just confirmed. Yeah, we have a regalia slot, so that seems good. Or we can get ourselves prowess, prestige, and stress. I like the regalia. We have some money. Yeah, let's do this. It'll also give us an increase to our carousing as well. This is good. We're already at level 1, which gets us reduction in provision costs. Nice. We can now put on our fine regalia, which is good. Next, back to this. Any other events? Fireside chat. Is this a giant? This is a slow giant. Okay, point him at the enemy and move out of the way. We're always on the move, laden with our baggage, hastily unpacking when we stop and stuffing it away moments later. Tents, pots, pans, spare weapons, and a few precious items and the food that sustains us on our endless travails. As I try to take measure of the logistics of our next move, a towering passerby effortlessly raises one of our carts. One of my followers, clearly amused by this feat of strength, runs to me and pleads. "He raised the whole cart over his head. Have you seen this? Can we keep him? He does not even need a weapon. We can simply grab and throw our enemies. And he already promised to carry my pack. Such a man could prove himself useful, carrying my pack as well. Well, it's a lot of provisions, though. Welcome, Gregorio." Okay. This is fine. Also, I just wanted to check something here. They said that this was one of these saying they had a fireside chat. Increases their martial, increases their learning. So all of your party members are getting increased stats by us doing this. Wait a second, did the Pope turn up? Wait, the Pope did turn up. It says that he's here, right? Pope gained opinion with me, provided with fine food. Wait, go to the guest list? That's interesting. The Pope didn't turn up, but yet he did turn up. Theories. The Pope turned up because we are on the Pope's holding, therefore it has him in the same location as the feast, therefore he could have the... Therefore, it gave him the bonuses, because it doesn't check whether they actually attended the tournament, it just checks the location. Something like that. Anyway, log shortage. I am so deep in conversation I barely notice the lack of light. It's only when I have trouble identifying a newcomer to the chat that I spare a look at the fire. His embers glow dully, almost spent. Philippe shakes his head at my quick scanning of the camp. We've used the last of the firewood. Need to get some more. He hops to his feet, snatching up an axe from nearby and raising an eyebrow at me. Alright, give that here. So we can get some prestige, get warm and content for 1 year, so we get a health boost, and gain provisions. We're in no time to fell a tree, let's strip those bushes for twigs. Yeah, I'll go fell a tree. We did it. Fantastic. And time flies. The fire sputters and its embers now merely glowing where once they roared. Revelers likewise begin to drift off towards their sleeping spots. A good time was had by all, but the hour has come to call the entertainment done for now. So, we lose stress, gain a new contract, we don't know what it is, martial lifestyle experience, and fireside chat, the trove of wisdom. We get +2 to all stats, and we get provisions. This is the way that you should get provisions 100% of the time. This is what I've realized. If you have this available, this is how you should get provisions. This is just better. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's definitely good to know. So, it said that we got a new contract. It must be this one. Protect the innocent. Okay. Also, we can now go gather provisions. I'll take this one. We got 600 more provisions. Great. Protect the innocent. You are in need of help. Well, I shall help you. Because you're very close by. Let's go. Okay, so we go for this one. Now, somebody has suggested that we use the auto-invite agents one. Let's see what happens. Let's see how that looks. So that's what's given us here. So we have 100% and we have good speed. Okay, we can do that. I mean, I think it's important to know what we should have in here. But I guess for contract schemes, because they're all coming from your court, it makes sense that you would just slot in the people who are available. They don't really have a choice in the matter about whether they help you. I guess for hostile schemes, that's where you have to start thinking about it. Maybe you can invite specific people, and then you have to start looking at the stats. But here, I guess we can just use that for now. Okay, cool. So we'll wait. This is fine. Quick study. Seems our time in Capua has proven beneficial for my daughter Juta. Something about the local culture simply fascinates her, so much so that in her brief time here she's managed to pick up passable Italian vulgar, an achievement that lasts us trumpeting to the high heavens. Smart girl. Wait, so she's also learned that. How many languages does she know? She knows High German, Berber, Diol vulgar, Anglic, and Italian vulgar. Wow. She knows a ton of languages. Okay. Well done her. I mean, if she didn't have leprosy, she'd be perfect. However, on the other hand, she does have leprosy. So, not great. Anyway, this is us finishing Overseer. Is this what we want to do? Martial, Stewardship, Control Growth doesn't matter, neither does Plague Resistance. Martial and Stewardship are cool, but I think Household Guard might be better, right? Do we have people who are currently... Also, wait a second. Can we hire mercenaries as mercenaries? I guess we can. Or as a adventurer group? I guess we can. Also, what are special mercenaries? Ah, so these are adventurers, while these are mercenary companies. I understand. So this is us, and then this is the old mercenaries. I see. Just seeing where it stopped. So this is where night stops. So if we had 4 more, it would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so they're still good. Let's take that. Wonderful. Right. Wait for this to get to 5. Then we're going to execute the scheme. Get our money, get even more provisions. We excelled at our contract. We've arrived home. Oh, wrestle for it. Henri's most recent foe slumps down, panting and defeated. Wrestling is a fairly popular sport among most mercenaries for obvious reasons, but Henri pursues it like it's an art form. I sometimes wonder if he wouldn't prefer to fight barehanded, needing no other weapon. The man sees my pondering look and raises his fist in a polite yet mocking jest. Well, lost or healed? How about it? We will defeat him. And we did. Because we're better than him. Wonderful. And what's next? I guess we probably want to head up this way, right? Yeah, we've still got a little bit left in the pavilion. So maybe it's time for us to make our way to Venice. We'll go Venice via Ravenna? Sure, that makes sense to me. So we're going to head all the way over to Venice. But we're going to go via here. Cool. Let's go. Okay, and nothing so far. We get our learning lifestyle experience. That actually just gave us enough as well. Actually, this might have done it by traveling over here, but we now have the next level of Wanderer, which gives us more diplomacy learning, another health boost, and travel speed. So our health is fantastic. Our daughter's is also fine with that, but yeah, we need to get rid of the leprosy. Anyway, heading over here. We got some diplomacy lifestyle experience, and some stewardship lifestyle experience, and the necromancer. Can you instruct my daughter in the dark arts? Yeah, instruct my daughter in the dark arts. Give her a temporary bonus to her learning. Is that going to help her? Probably not, but anyway, we'll do that anyway. Right. New stand with us contract. Where are you, Duchess? Agni. Oh, you're over here. Okay. Your war's just started. We would make all the difference. I'm in. Yeah. Is our army reinforced? It is. Yeah, I'm in your war. Let's go. Raise all of our armies. Then These are the people you're hostile to, so let's get on the boats and head there. They should win anyway. They actually lost, which is embarrassing for them. Would be me. And Juta has come of age. Aha! I'm proud to see my daughter no longer as a child but as an adult. Despite being a curious child eager to learn, Juta's attention drifted elsewhere as she grew older. Hardly studious, she at least managed to memorize certain choice quotes from the classics. She will probably never write any great theorems, but she might read one or two. Okay, so she's an insightful thinker, a level 2 education here. Okay, I mean she's fine, but like, again, we've got other problems here. We captured somebody's husband. Well, would you like to pay me 7 gold for that husband? Also, betrothed can marry. She can now marry Rodolfo. Fantastic. They are married. Great. Well, we'll see if she gets past the minus 95% chance of no children. I mean, there's a chance. He is lustful, which gives 25% more chance, but we'll see. Sway, a misunderstanding. My scheme to sway Isam has failed. Oh no. Well, that's fine, because we needed to stop. He has 100 opinion of us. We need to start swaying someone else, like maybe Agdun here. Let's do a little swaying of Agdun. Get him on our side. Right. We've defeated their army. We've captured this person, the something something of something something. Does that mean that we can ransom you for money? Oh, we can get 1 gold. We captured this guy again. We'll get 1 gold for you. I don't believe we can get any money for this ugly guy, but you know what we could do? We can't even convert him, but we could recruit him. Hearsay. The door to my tent opens and Bilquis stands right in front of me. With a subtle bow, she starts, I apologize for interrupting you, my lady, but I bring news that may be of your interest. I was resting at the King's Arms, drinking with a group that revealed themselves as servants of Serene Doge Salinguera. They had no qualms about talking about their liege. What of him? I ask, and I managed to learn of his secret for your benefit. And say, what were you doing in the tavern? I get a strong hook on her. Tell me at once. But this is between the Doge and God. Tell me at once. Learned of his lover's secret. Aha. With that, I'm going to blackmail him. Aha, let's see how this works. Whether it is a misguided sense of pride or a fear of greater reprisal, Serene Doge Salinguera claims that I hold no sway over him. I will expose his secret. You can't be making threats if you're not willing to go through with them. Right. I can't get 1 gold for you anymore, or have we already asked for it? Ah, we've already asked for it. Wonderful. Right, well, now it's time for us to siege. They've decided they're not going to bring their 20 troops over. We have, however, captured a mayor. You know what's good about the mayor? He's worth 30 gold. Also, Joseph here. Let's grab ourselves a conversion and a recruit. Another person for our group. Wonderful. Oh, they're going to help us with these 20 troops now. Wonderful. Oh, no, now they're gone. Isam is no longer your bodyguard? Why not? Oh, because he's infirm. Oh. Okay. Our new bodyguard is going to be Henri then. Okay. Ins and outs. We've discovered an inn. We'll pay for comfortable trappings. Yeah, we have them. We have money. You know, we're willing to pay for things if we have, like, you know, money. Oh no! Berengar, the last remaining member of our original group, has died. That means 2 of them died this episode, both of old age. Okay. Well, that's not good. He was our court physician or personal physician twice. Okay. Philippe, I guess you're in here. You're actually one of the older ones now in our camp. Not older by age, but older by as in, like, he's been in our camp a while. I still think of him as one of the newer ones. Okay. I'm going to have to learn some of the new ones' names. That just isn't on. Ah, thank you for the 345 gold. Wonderful. We excelled at the contract. And now, we have also finished our level 3 pavilion. we have, although it didn't change very much. Wait, is that second tent all that changed here? I think it is. We could buy a new thing. What would we even want? Substantially improves the gather provisions decision. Unlocks the chief cook. Okay. Grants camp major resistance to plagues. Quartermaster. Gives you less provisions loss and gives extra options for camp revelry. Maybe we'll go for a supply tent. Sure. Okay. Get one of those as well now. Are there any contracts here? Doesn't appear to be one immediately. I don't need to join your grand tournament because I wouldn't even be allowed to compete. Another stand with us? Where is it? High Chieftain Radamil. Where are you? Oh, you're up here. Okay. So which war is it? Warsaw is the Holy War for the High Chiefdom of Milcenia. Okay. They don't have taking war score. Battle war score is maxed. So they need another siege to win. Okay, let me see. I'll consider it. How's the current siege progress? I think it's fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take your contract. I will join your side. Now we can check. Yeah, so they're not currently sieging. That's what I thought. So, if we can get up there and defeat their army, we win the war. So all we have to do is get up there and defeat their army. Are these guys in the same fight? They are. Okay. But I'm not too worried about that. Although I would prefer if you took this route up here. Let's go. Are we defending or attacking? We are defending. Okay. Cool. A faithful visitor. We've had this one a few times. We could try and recruit this guy if we wanted to. He's got 31 learning. I will recruit you. He has been recruited. Fantastic. Are you a better physician? You are indeed. Lanfranco the Strange. You will replace Ineko as our physician. That means we now have a very good physician. I'm also tempted to do this, advanced research. It costs us a little bit per month, but I think that will be worth it. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, cool. Heading north as quickly as we can. That's a different war, actually, that one there. Here we've had this event before, except now we're blending it with different herbs. Okay, cool. Gives us more provisions. Invalidated. Not an Oathbreaker. The war is invalidated because you lost your other war. Anyway, back over here. Let's go to Venice. Let's visit. So let's start with the locals at the tavern. So, why don't we get the... Well, what's our current diplomacy experience? Our diplomacy experience is 500. Yeah, why don't you give me the bonus in wit? There we go. So that now means we're at level 1, so we get a diplomacy for that. Nice. Next, we have the intriguing hooded figure. Who we can recruit for 60. Now, you do have 32, but you are gallows bait, so I'm not interested. My daughter is having a whale of a time dancing around. Who's up for recruit? We have Lucinetta Bori, Lucinetta Bori, Cordel, or Torquato di Guidotti, who is infirm. So Cordel is the obvious answer here. I actually don't think any of them are good enough for us. Right, let's have a look at the castle. Garrison. We have Teodoro, who is dull. We have Crack Z Wilslan. I don't think these guys are good enough either. Training grounds? We can try and recruit this guy, but he's poor, so I'm not that interested in that. Or we can have a training session for 90. That will increase my prowess, which apparently still isn't dropping due to old age. Let's take it. Let's take it. Yeah, I think it's worth it when I have this much money. Town Crier? What have we got? Learning, Criminal, and Stewardship. Not interested. That is absolutely fine. Next, I guess we have to move to find contracts, as it said. I think I said I was going to go down towards the Byzantines next. Yeah, maybe we just go straight to Constantinople. Let's not even mess around with going anywhere else. Either that, or we head back up to Bavaria and then along this way. But no, let's yeah, let's go down here. Let's go to Patras via Stagoi first. Let's travel there, but we're gonna go via here. That's not really via there. This is where we run out of provisions. And I guess you don't want me to go to Athens after that as well. No. Okay. Well, new one. I'm gonna go there. One next to it. I'm just gonna head straight to this temple then. Cool. I don't know if we've been to a temple yet. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go. Let's see what we get at temples. Okay. Rare trinkets. The seas around here are thick with Cisalpine traders going about their usual craft, carrying rare and exotic goods from one port to another. One such merchant ship holds an item within it that immediately takes my interest. The moment I lay eyes upon the Maritime Trading Handbook, I knew I could never find anything like it back on land. And it simply must be mine. Just trying to translate what that could be. Naval Speed Monthly Stewardship Lifestyle Experience. I don't need to spend that. Stormy weather, again, we got a double event. St. Nicholas clearly does not favour our voyage, as waves the size of castles come crashing down upon our humble vessel. The ship is rocked back and forth. Men and women alike cling to whatever they can to keep from turning overboard as the ship grows closer and closer to capsizing. I am, of course, stashed away with the other nobles in the safest part of the ship, but as the sky burns with thunder and the sea crashes down on us with all of its strength, I fear I shall not live to see another day if I try to survive from faith alone. We can trust our captain. I'll take the helm myself, or tail some local ships through the storm. Well, apparently this will get me that'll get me rivalry with Jocelyn. No, I want to trust our captain. Yes. Pio died. Oh no! I vaguely remember Pio. Pio was the father of Rodolfo. Rodolfo. Yes, our son-in-law. And Edward died. He also drowned. Oh. Okay. I would have opened with that piece of news. Our second is dead. Our second will now be... I mean, it could... Like, thematically, Rodolfo makes sense because he is our son-in-law. But, stat-wise, we'll go with Lanfranco, our physician and very smart person we picked up. Our Master of Arms. That's going to be Archimbald. And you know what, Archimbald? As you've now got a promotion to Master of Arms, I'm going to fire you from being my stooge. My stooge will now be... I'm not going to make it Grigoro. That just seems mean. We're going to make our stooge... Wait, Pio didn't die. But it said Pio died at the top. He didn't. I just realized he didn't die. You know what? You're my stooge. There we go. Right. Supply attempt has been finished. Wonderful. So we now have that as well. Great. So we can get another upgrade. We could upgrade our pavilion again. Wanted to. Yeah, it doesn't get you a lot for the last upgrade. It gets you more men-at-arms regiments, though. I suppose I can buy another one. We could buy camel riders. There's not really any reason for us to have camel riders. We don't go anywhere with camels. But we could, although they do cost you provisions per county, which is probably why all of our provisions cost so much. They're also not better than light horsemen. Light horsemen are, like, almost objectively superior in the bits of land that we're actually going to be fighting in. I don't know. Let's hold off. I don't want to spend all the provisions, I guess. Maybe we could upgrade something else in our camp. We could upgrade our proving grounds. Increase the size of our regiments. That could be good. It would give us another thing there, but maybe we should try and max all of the buildings first. So supply tent. Let's get you the next building. So I can get domicile income of 0.1. That then means that my court physician is using is actually covered. Diligent menders gives you a huge amount of toughness. Yeah, some of these bonuses are incredible. Yeah, these are pretty good. You get a chief forager, which will help us as well if we wanted to. Climbing gear, which would help us a lot in mountains. Master thief officer. Don't think we need that. Increase size of men at arms regiments and gets you the armorer officer, which increases toughness. Ooh, I like the chief forager one. Oh, you must be explorers. I see. Actually, our options are much more limited. Let's get driven sutlers. Sure, let's get those. That'll give us a little bit of money. This seems good. Strange sailor. Bored for the night, I've made my way to a local tavern. Within, a most peculiar old sailor loudly retails tale after tale. I share one of my own about the time I defeated King 40 of Navarre at the Battle of Navarre, but Thomas simply burst into laughter. You're like a man, my lady. Look at me, old missing leg. I wager ye'd not have the stomach to watch years vanish into the briny abyss. If I had to leak a plug I did, and had naught else to use in its place. Those were the glory days, my lady. Oh yes, he pines, and I long to live 'em again. So we have need of an old sailor around camp. He would be our quartermaster. Do we not already have? We already have a quartermaster, though, right? We do not. Oh. Oh, you could be our quartermaster. You think that was a good story and try and top him or get away from me? You know what? Weird one-eyed person used his leg to plug a leak. You can be my quartermaster. Okay. Danger. This is fine. We'll use the option that says, no, you're not ill anymore. And this quartermaster means we lose less provisions now and have more capacity. And it gives us provisions capacity and supply capacity because we are a swords for hire camp. Wonderful. Well, we've arrived. We've got learning lifestyle experience. Let's see what a church holding is like. A magnificent city, the various chants and hymns lay as a comforting blanket over the Stegoi church holding. There is no doubt about its religious associations. Passing through the main gates, I spot plenty of orthodox ornaments nestled in the walls as well as on pilasters and scaffolds. My daughter and heir, Juta, looks around with a content face, seemingly enjoying the change in scenery. Let's go to the church grounds. Oh, we have been here before because we went to the healer's hut previously. There is a certain peace at the church square despite there being lots of commerce, priests and helpers around. A magnificent church poses in the middle, and off to the side I spot a sign with bold healing claims as well as an annex garden for quiet contemplation of God. Let's go to the healers. My daughter needs treatment. We can make her lose leper with a 52% chance? Ooh, do it. Ah, we've cured her. It was that simple. We just needed to go to the healer. And she's cured of leprosy. Well, that's good. That's definitely an improvement in fortunes. Let's go to the church. You know what? I'm feeling generous today. Have a donation. You know, you did cure my daughter. And mayhaps God will bless our journey. Gives us 15 years of life expectancy. Ooh, okay. We're expected to live 15 years longer. And a garden stroll couldn't hurt. The garden is framed by hedges. Trees are spread across the gentle mounds where the odd bird and squirrel can be observed through the foliage. I can feel a presence quite strongly here, caught in all this beauty. What if, through all my trials and tribulations, God has been with me all along? At the corner of my eye, I noticed delicious looking wild fruits and herbs contributed to the lusciousness of the garden. Well, previously when we changed our culture, I suggested that I wouldn't normally do it. And the exact same reasons for religion. I normally wouldn't change your religion because it just makes everyone hate you. But we did change our culture, and our daughter was just cured by their god. So, I mean it's our god too, but by their beliefs. So, orthodoxy maybe isn't such a bad thing after all. We are now orthodox. What's the difference for us? Probably very little. I'll have a look in a second. We're done here. We'll mingle with the locals. We've done this one before. What's this? Stewardship. Where are we at with stewardship? We're 800. Yeah, give me some of that stewardship. Didn't get any. We got 1 stewardship from that. Recruitment. We have focus. We have Xenobios. And we have Anna. Focus seems great. I mean, well, I say great. He does have a very high amount of intrigue, and he has some extra traits, but it's not as good as you would want. Maybe we'll bring in Anna. Maybe let's bring in somebody who's got some stewardship. Yeah, let's bring in Anna. I think we're done here, but Town Crier? No. We're done. Cool. That's fine. And we'll clear that out. Wonderful. Right. Orthodoxy versus Catholicism. So you lose armed pilgrimages, get monasticism instead. So you can choose to become a monk. Okay. Virtues are exactly the same. In fact, I think most of it is exactly the same. Cool. Okay then. Well, I think what I'm going to do now, given that we have a bunch of contracts and what we're doing next is basically in front of us, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.